show.
Hello. Do you like questionnaires at your house? We do. Particularly the one in the Sunday paper. You know, the mirror of your mind. We make a game out of it every Sunday morning to see who's the smartest. We have a lot of fun. And sometimes you can learn a great deal about yourself. I suppose that's one of the things that intrigued me about our letter tonight, because it has to do with a questionnaire. Do you agree that the 10th year of marriage is the most dangerous? And if so, why? What would your answer be to this, Loretta? Just for fun, we'd like to compare yours with ours. And assign Virginia, Barbara, Genevieve, and Dorothy. Well, ladies, for fun, let's pretend that I do agree that the 10th year of marriage is the most dangerous. And after you meet Alva and Norval Knox in our story tonight, you'll know my reasons why.
Good morning.
It's on the sideboard.
Before I forget. The questionnaire.
Another one, huh?
Statistics are my business. There'll always be another.
You know, last month alone, I filled out questionnaires on business aptitude, politics, and eating habits. Pretty good, huh?
You know we have to test these polls before we send them out.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I think it's kind of silly to keep hounding the public with the questions all the time.
Well, this one happens to be very important. It's for an article in a national magazine.
Oh. Now, let me see. Analyzing the divorce rate, huh?
Yes. How'd you guess?
Just lucky, that's all.
Well, no matter what you think, everybody at the office is filling out this poll. Wives, too.
The Greed's wife?
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I'd sure like to get a look at her answers.
The questionnaire is confidential.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'd like to see her answers. Oh. There's a sale on percale sheets.
We need sheets?
No. Did you say McGrithers?
Who?
You mentioned the name last night.
Oh, yes. Glenn McWithers, wasn't it?
Oh, Glenn McGruder.
Yeah, the fellow you went to art school with.
Oh.
I met him in a drugstore.
You did? What about it?
Nothing. I just met him, that's all.
Oh. Norval. What do we got to do with the divorce rate? We're happily married.
So's everybody at the office. Just answer the questions honestly, will you?
Yes, sir. You got a pencil?
Mm-hmm.
Name. Alva Knox. Sex. Female. How long married? 10 years. Children? No. There. Couldn't be more honest than that now, could I?
Your answers are supposed to be private.
What's so secret? For the same information, you apply for library cards. Name, Alva Knox. Sex, female. Children, no. Occupation, sculptress.
Occupation, housewife. The questions must be answered carefully, thoughtfully, honestly.
I like your crummy nerve.
What did I say?
I'll have you know that I'm getting $200 for that bust of Grace Pedley.
And it cost me $210 for the materials.
So, last month, Mrs. Dickinson paid me $75 for her bust.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what did you do with it?
I paid for the materials. And it comes off the income tax. I told you that 14 times.
Do you remember everything I do at the office?
Oh, honey, I don't know everything you do at the office.
That remark is brimming with morbid, sardonic insinuations.
I just love your habit of classifying my insinuations instead of answering them.
What I do at the office is answered on the questionnaire. Occupation executive. Research Associates Incorporated.
You know, your secretary told me that you take a 2-hour nap every day after lunch. Is that true?
Now, look, if you want to write in, sculptress, go ahead and do it.
No. I'll be honest. House, wife.
Well, I've got to rush. Don't forget the Kennedys for dinner.
Eek.
Stop complaining. They're business entertaining. We can take them off our income tax.
That makes them fun, I suppose. Your briefcase, honey.
Oh, yes. Pretty too much starch in my collars.
All right, I'll tell him.
Don't forget the gas bill.
Oh, no, dear, no. I'll pay it. Bye. Now, is your husband the head of the household? Yes. Do you argue about money? No. You had a happy marriage? Yes. Yes, of course I do. If you had to do it over again, would you marry the same person? What a silly question. If I had to do it over again, would I marry the same person? This questionnaire is confidential. Oh!
Not through yet.
Oh, in a jiffy, honey. Grace just left.
Well, the Kennedys will be here in 45 minutes.
Oh, don't worry about it. Everything's ready. I spent 8 hours on this dinner.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. Good evening, Alva.
Oh, good evening, Marvel. It'll only take me 5 minutes to shower.
Make it cold, keep you from getting that glazed look you always get at 9.
Well, that's Bill Kennedy's statistics. They do that to me.
You seem to forget statistics are my business, too.
Oh, heaven forbid that I should forget. And what a tribute to you, your statistics never bore me. Oh, honey, fix the martinis, will you?
Alva? Alva?
Yeah.
Alva!
Yes, dear.
I was wondering, did you fill out the questionnaire?
Part of it, yeah.
Alva!
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering, why didn't you fill out all of it?
Oh, well, you asked me to think about it very carefully and to be very honest about it.
I see.
What do you see? Why, Norval, shame on you. You said that questionnaire was confidential.
Well, I couldn't help it. I spilled some stuff on it.
Oh.
All right. I was interested.
You were curious.
Whatever I was.
How far'd you read?
Past the information you apply for library cards with.
Luckily, I didn't answer beyond that.
Luckily?
For the integrity of your poll, confidential, remember?
It's your integrity I'm concerned about.
You are.
Yes. Would you say you have a happy marriage?
I answered yes to that one.
All right, what about the next question? If you had to do it over again, would you marry the same person?
Intimate questions like that I answer only for the ladies' magazine.
Aha!
Aha! My foot. You had answered that same questionnaire, didn't you?
That's right.
Well, then you ought to know that those questions are calculated to make you search your soul. If you had to do it over again, would you marry the same person?
Is this a reference to how I answered it on the poll?
Naturally.
You know, I can't tell you. It's secret.
Norval, what did you write? Yes or no?
You're asking me to destroy the validity of my own statistics.
We are not statistics. We are husband and wife.
For the validity of the poll, we are now statistics. Hi. Call me tomorrow.
The complaint department is now open.
No complaint. You did your duty like a good little soldier.
Oh, I didn't know it showed.
You exhibited all the animation of a warmed-over corpse.
Well, according to one of your polls last month, most husbands like their wives to recede into the background.
Not that far. Not into the guest closet. I'm surprised I never noticed it before.
Noticed what?
Something's wrong with this marriage.
Well, I'm surprised you noticed it at all.
Then you agree?
Well, I agree that noticing small things is a healthy sign.
Well, that's the tip-off. I never suspected our household was diseased.
Or just symptoms, darling. A vitamin deficiency can do that, one of your polls say.
Get to the point.
Oh, no. You're driving.
All right. Let's put it this way.
Hmm?
If you had to do it over again, who would you marry?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, honey. What am I supposed to say?
Glenn Magruder, perhaps?
Dull. But sweet. And, of course, sweetness makes up for an awful lot of faults.
All right, then, Magruder.
Well, no. I'm not quite sure.
And we'll forget Magruder.
Well, I didn't say that either.
Well, I'd like to know.
Well, all right, honey. I'm stringing along with you.
Good heavens, stringing along.
Well, what do you want me to say? That I prefer a man I haven't seen in 10 years to you?
I want some reassurance. Is that too much to ask?
Well, I think this whole questionnaire is too much to ask. Now, look here. My blanket answer is that I am not prepared to throw myself into Glenn's arms on such short notice.
My blanket comment is I think it's time to recapitulate our lives.
Okay. Recapitulate away.
I think you should meet Magruder again.
Oh, honey.
Good heavens, you haven't even got the decency to be shocked.
Well, you made the suggestion.
Suggestions can be vetoed.
Okay. I veto the suggestion.
No, you don't.
I don't?
I'll arrange a meeting with you and Magruder. I'll arrange it so as to avoid embarrassment to anyone.
Norville! Now I am shocked. But you know, I think for the integrity of your questionnaire, I'll do it.
You understand the arrangement?
Yes, dear.
One will call at 7:30 sharp.
Uh-huh.
I'll pretend there's a sudden business emergency.
All right.
Then you and Glenn will go to the theater. Without me.
Oh. Well, we'll miss you, dear.
Thank you.
Here, don't mention it.
You look nice.
Oh, thank you.
Don't mention it. That's my bracelet you're wearing. I gave it to you.
Well, of course, dear. Whose bracelet should I be wearing?
I just don't like to see my things used on other people.
Oh, I see. Oh. Aren't you going to answer it?
I've changed my mind.
About what?
I'm going with you.
Oh. That's kind of a sudden change, isn't it?
Frankly, no. I never intended to let you go out alone with Magruder.
Oh.
I was only testing you.
Well, now, where did you learn that little test? In charm school?
In fact, I never even told Quentin to call.
Oh, you.
I let him in.
Mm.
Hello, Norval. Am I late?
No, right on
Well,
the dot.
Glenn.
Alva.
How good to see you.
Well. This is just the way I remember you.
Oh.
A face as pretty as a picture.
Oh.
The figure slender as a willow.
Ah, you see, Norval, he didn't even notice your bracelet.
Well. Well.
Well.
Well,
It almost bowled me over. The idea of seeing Alva again. Oh, and you too, Norval.
I told Alva I met you the other day, and then when I found myself with 3 tickets to a hit show, I thought of calling you.
I couldn't have been more delighted. Shall we go?
Shall we? Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
Fine. Oh, excuse me. Oh. My, you're looking well.
Yes. Mr. Cuberson. What layouts? Oh, those. I thought you'd approve them, sir. Oh, yes, of course. I'll make the time. No, I'll be right over.
Nothing wrong, I hope.
Looks like I'm hung up with a little work.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's true. That was the boss.
Oh, and you'd planned such a jolly little threesome. Well, there's no sense in wasting the tickets. Glenn and I'll go along without you.
Are you sure?
Oh, Norval doesn't mind. Do you, dear?
No. Run along. Have a good time.
Well, thanks.
Don't mention it.
Good night, dear. Thank you, Glenn.
Are you awake? I didn't mean to wake you. I didn't mean to wake you. If you don't mind, I'm slightly curious.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, the show was fun. Glenn was dull.
What did you talk about?
It's your friends, mostly.
Well, who?
Hank Gavitt in particular. You know, there was a day when I was just plain gone on that boy.
Oh, you were, huh? Well, why didn't you marry him?
Oh, I didn't love him the way I love you.
But you did love him.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
You guess so, a little bit.
Anyway, I'm too sleepy to think anymore.
Alva.
Hmm?
Now, you listen to me.
Oh, now, don't say it. Don't say it. I'll say it for you. You want me to go out with Hank Gavin again? All right, fine, wonderful. Nothing will please me more.
I do not want you to go out with Hank Gavin again. In fact, I forbid it.
But you do want me to answer that silly question. If I had to do it over again, who would I marry?
It isn't silly.
It isn't, huh? Look what it's done to us. It's made our home into a hotbed of nasty insinuations and crude suspicions. That's what it's done.
Well, the question couldn't have done it if the seed hadn't been there. Facts are facts.
Norval, love has nothing to do with facts. Why, any schoolgirl can tell you that love is intangible. X does not always equal Y plus wherefore. And if you can't see that, okay, then you just settle it your way, see, with facts and the tests and the questionnaires. But don't bother to make any arrangements for my meeting Hank Gavin, because I will arrange it myself. Now, good night.
Good night.
Whiskey sour, is it?
Oh, you don't forget anything, do you?
It all depends. 2. Would you be offended if I said that I'm glad Norval isn't here?
Well, what good would it do me?
I gather all's not milk and honey.
Well, no, Hank. And yes.
But you and Norval are going to struggle through it like brave little children.
Oh, I hope so.
Do you mind if I hope that the struggle's too much for you?
Oh, Hank, please. You don't understand.
Well, I am hoping.
Oh.
Alva, I've never thought of you without a feeling of excitement.
Oh, please, Hank.
Alva, are you happy?
You know, that's what the poll asked me.
Paul?
Yeah, oh, thank you. Yes, you see, this whole thing started with a questionnaire. You know, Norval's business.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems that each questionnaire has to have a trial run before they put it out on the public, and, well, I'm a guinea pig.
Oh, you're a statistic.
Hank, that's just it. I'm not. I'm a woman. I'm a wife. And Norval keeps treating me as if I were a cold fact. You know, he's not even the teeniest, weeniest bit jealous of me anymore.
Who's not jealous?
Oh.
But Norval!
Hello, Norval.
Now, let's not be polite, pal. You're just 2 steps away from mayhem unless you'll blow right now. My wife and I have a little something to discuss privately.
Do you mind if I wait here long enough to pay my check?
Let's just say the check's on me.
Well, I'm convinced.
Good night, Hank. And thank you for a lovely evening.
Alva,
What?
you remember you said you married me for better or for worse,
Oh,
right?
heavens, yes.
This is part of the better. It came to me in a flash right after you left, the whole ugly truth. I was wrong, and you were right.
That doesn't sound so ugly to me.
Now, listen. Facts aren't facts. Not if they're distorted by a loaded question. In order to distill truth, the crucible must be properly shaped interrogations.
Such as?
How long has it been since you've told your wife you loved her? Have you sent her flowers lately? Have you taken her out dancing? How long has it been since you've told her how pretty she is?
Oh, Norval.
Alva, shall we dance?
Oh. Well, yes. Certainly haven't forgotten how.
Alva. I love you, Alva. Just out of curiosity, if you had to do it over again, who would you marry?
You know something? I'm just as curious as you are. Oh, but darling, I hope I'd have the good sense to marry you. All right. Now, of course, ladies, you realize that my answer to your $64 question, why is the 10th year of marriage the most dangerous, is purely from a woman's point of view. I imagine the gentlemen have an entirely different story. However, one very kind gentleman put it this way. An English poet. Be to her virtues very kind, but to her faults a little blind. Well, good night. See you next week.
Visit Loretta Young again next week, same time, same station.